Greetings and welcome to Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Dgray and today we continue our let's play of this game where we last episode got even more science up and running and grabbed a ton of resources. That means that our base is working very nicely and we should probably start to do a bit more research. So in today's episode I have planned that we should probably try to get the drive engine. From what I understand, the mecha sails enable us to get into space, which could be quite cool. So let's start by researching this. We'll set up some more drones to get that going, upgrade some energy circuits. Let's get some more drone control and speed, and what else do we have? Yeah, maybe that for now. Maybe looking at some verification so we can build higher than we were before, same with the labs, and yeah, maybe start around here, having 6 things queued. That could be kind of cool. We can always pause it at some point if we want to look at the resources, or not resources, but the research as it gets done. So, as I said, I want to unlock Mecha Flight to see what that does, and we might want to go and just set up a single more coal miner, as that is lacking a small amount. So let's quickly go over and set one up, because now I just want to use our massive production line we have now to get things flowing. So let's see here. Let's get one of you hooked up. Can we fit it in right there? Oh, that got very close. Let's do it. I think right there'll be good. Then hook it up to the line over here, just to get things flowing. Yeah, that will be good. Please start and let's hook it up. Right now I'm just trying to get a lot of our resources flowing. Stop that. So we can kind of start to see what else this game has to offer. I have to go up a few to go back, and there we are. So Mecha Flight almost done, and I'm quite excited to see what that does, because I think it's gonna be good. So let's see, we can use the risk go. It's just upgrades. Drive engine level 2. You can now sail. Double press space to lift off. Hold arrow keys with space flight mode. Also activate sail mode at a certain altitude. Okay. So here goes a little helper and tells us a few things. So let's see if we can figure this out while this is just kind of flowing. We're flying. Oh. Whoa, okay. Okay, we should probably bring some fuel before we do this. Oh. Q and R to do things. Okay. Q and R. Oh, we're going quite fast. Let's just land here for a second again. Okay, we need to control our right to right sideways. So we need to figure out how to control this a bit better. And then we should probably go and see what we can explore in space, if there's anything we can do there yet. Oh, look at this. How's the power looking? Looking very good. Science is being consumed. Very nice. Let's grab some of you to fill into our mech. Perfect. So things are looking very good. Anything you need to know? Just go into space. Capsule off to turn on warp. I think that will be later. But let's try and fly out quite a ways and see what we can do. Tap start to unlock this lock cursor. Okay. Let's see. Let's break. Let's just see where we're at. Oh, look at that. We're in space, guys. And can we fly to another planet then? I'm not quite sure how fast we are, but we do need to get a bit better, what's it called, energy management before we do it. Otherwise, I feel like we'll run out of power before long. Okay, that was a bit confusing. So now that this is researching, we're getting a lot of upgrades for our mech, so we can do things. We can start to set up a few more things. I don't think we need to increase our research at the moment. Right now we have it at a very, very nice ratio, so let's try and leave it at that for now. This is not getting it fast enough. Is that because the inputs are too slow? That's going. That's not going. That's going. Oh, we are simply just missing these. So let's keep this in the middle. Can we just stack one here from the opposite side to get more up and running of these? Right there. Just make 10 of you. And yeah, let's just do 2 on this side maybe. So we can have 2 going here and just do 4. Come on, one more. There we are. And let's get a bit more flowing. Maybe we'll move this sometime in the future, but for now I'll just leave it like that. And out the opposite side, please. For a bit of power. Make things go, and somewhere like that. So hopefully that's enough. Over here we are using, oh, the same amount as that, so we should... Oh, this produces twice as fast, so this should be more than enough. I think actually 6 would have been enough, since the speed is twice as fast. But now that we have it, I think it'll be fine. And we will be able to output a lot more production this way. Oh, more science. Because it is getting consumed at a pretty quick rate. So that's going to be drones done. They'll be faster now. Perfect. So let's see. If you go in here and look at the next things we can make. We have most of this. We have this one that has to be made. So let's set up microcrystalline components. Shouldn't be too bad. We already have the plastic, not sure what it's used for yet, but we have it. So that should be easy enough. Plastic out. Let's just get that hooked up to here. Drones are faster than ever. 1, 2, and we'll have 1 in. We pretty much need 2 in to make our microcrystalline components. So 1, we'll do a second here. Then we might have to start to landfill a bit. So probably also set landfill up at some points, because right now we own, oh, we have 200, that's pretty decent for what we need. So let's see. We can start it all the way out here if we want to, so say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get this mixed up first with that one. I need to get steel on the belt as well. We should probably work towards that. Since that is going to be needed for something. Nothing we're crafting yet, so it's not overly important. But I have a feeling we can't wait too long with it. So, glass. Oh wait, that's high purity silicon. Yeah, know what we have to do then instead? We have to hook up, yeah, pretty much steel and stone. So we have a stone making production right here. We could take this one up here to turn that into silicon instead, to have them separate. And I think that's exactly what I want to do. So if we look at the silicon recipe in a smelting facility, 10 to 1. Let's see what we can do here. -3. So if we do 1, can we do 2 next to each other? Just to get it out. 2. Hopefully that's going to be enough. It will produce quite a lot. Let's see here. So you'll go out. Equal to, oh, okay, so let's do that instead. It should be fine. Yeah. Goes up a bit. Bit misaligned because of the way we did it, but other than that, pretty good. Let's get one of you now. Right there. Let's get some power connected up. There we are. So that's a massive stone production. That I just kind of want to sort into a middle one. And we could try and do an old favorite from Factorio. The double-sided smelters with the output in the middle. And then we do one line for each. That might actually be quite good. So let's try this. Let's get some furnaces. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Output in the middle. Is that about how close they have to be? 2 output to the same one? That is 1 too close. Let's see here. Wait, it only takes 2. Oh yeah, we need to make silicon first and then into one of these high purity silicon. We could also just make silicon here and add high purity to the main bus. Not that I'm sure if it's needed for anything. Yeah, let's just go directly into this. Will that work? We'll make it at the output down here. Let's do this. Paste and paste. So that will be an output of... It takes 10 seconds, so that should be about... what's that gonna be? 1 every 10 seconds, so that's 60 minutes, so that's 18 per minute. And we can smelt into high. And let's see here, is it at? I was looking for this one. And let's just check it right here. You can do one of these. That's a 1-to-1. So if we do 5, we can do one of these. That's wrong. 10, we can do one of these. So yeah, that does require quite a bit. 10 of these. Yeah, 10 seconds, that means that will be 1 every 10 seconds if we do 10. And this needs 2 of 2 seconds. Yes, the ratio is gonna be pretty darn bad. But we'll do what we have. Let's try this. Let's just get 2, 4, 6. Need a lot more. Let's go get some circuits. So the ratio is going to be pretty bad, but since we don't have any silicon on this planet, it's what we have to go with so far. So let's grab you. Let's craft these. Let's get 20. A bit more, 25. And let's set up a nice little smeltering column here, because it doesn't make any sense taking this all the way to the main bus if it takes that many just to get it going. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this one we'll just add in you, because you'll output to the middle. If we do 20, we'll do 2 per second. 10 is 1 per second, 20 is 2 per second. And 2 per second means that we can supply 2 of the furnaces. Check the ratios. Let's see here. 2 per second means that we can supply 2. Yeah, so if we do 10 and 1, 10 and 1. And then those can go on the outside. That might actually not be a bad way to do it. Okay, let's try this. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and they all output to the middle. Hopefully these can supply it. So this needs 1 per second. That's 10 is 20 per second. This one is probably not going to keep up. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, we already have one here. Let's get you to right here, please. All the way to the end. Then we'll take the other one over here. And you will go on the opposite side. All the way to the end. So now that it's going, we can start to output all of you. Which we are completely lacking. Here's 100. Please make that. And let's start to fix the output, or maybe the inputs first, just to see how it goes. So we'll do, I can input from the middle here, that'll probably best. And now the grand old question is, do we have enough power to run this? I will most certainly think that's not gonna be the case. Because this is actually quite a bit of power we need here. Eight, 9, 10. Each one of these require, does it say so anywhere? Not really. Maybe it does if we just click down here. Power consumption. Okay, 106. So this is like placing a bit more than 20 wind turbines. And right now our power width was most definitely not like that. So before anything, we do need to hook up some more power. This can pretty much supply what we need. Oh, let's craft some more. Let's go and grab what we need to make even more of these. Let's see here. We should probably make somewhere these are just crafted by themselves, but oh well, it is what it is. We should probably dismantle this as well, this old setup, just to clean up the world a bit. That is good. That's going to consume a lot of our resources. Wow, we can fly pretty much forever now with these. Nice. I'm not going to complain about that. And 90 more. Okay, that's going to be great. There we are. Now to find a place to get all the solar, the solar bot wind down. And to be honest, now that I think about it, accumulators, didn't we have those somewhere? Right, the energy storage. Just require crystalline smelting. Oh, because that's where we need to get in. Yeah, we need to get this one. And we need to get this one afterwards. We need accumulators. They will help us a lot. At least that's what I think. So, time for some more wind. It's already starting to misbehave a small amount. Is this where we should place it, or is it going off that one? So, down with the power. Oh, this is gonna look so good when it's done. And let's get a few more down here before we hit the ocean. Then we'll jump down one layer and just go with this again. To be honest, when we get the solar sails, and the Dyson Sphere, this will be much, much easier. And looks bit. There we are. It's all about the planning. Probably do this at the North Pole as well, if you want to have that circled with power as well. But for now at least, this is gonna supply us with at least some of what we need. More power, please. And then when we get... oh, we actually do have solar. Then we can place solar in the middle of these. Not sure if it's a good way to do it, but it is possible. Down a bit more. Yeah. Because let's just place these and then we are good for a little while. How good is solar? About the same as wind, but only working during the day, so we need accumulators. So in that regards, they are not as good, but you can probably make them a lot more compact, which is one of the negative side effects of using these. And there we are. Power-wise, we now have a surplus. We can easily hook up our... let's go down, up again. And let's go over here. And finally we can set up our silicon production that's gonna consume so much power. Yeah. Here comes the power lines. There we are. And let's see how much power we're gonna consume in just a little bit. Let's look at power consumption. 35. This goes out now. Hopefully this fills up before 6 per minute. That takes... well, it takes 60 per minute, and this can supply quite a bit then. Wow, it's only half of them gonna work. We need a lot more stone in. Well, we'll sort that in a minute. We just need to build big for now. So all of you go on this side, then afterwards all the other ones will go on the opposite side. Oh, not in the middle. I want you to be the same place everywhere for it to look pretty nice. Then on this side we'll do the same, just here. Look at this. That's going to consume all the stone we're producing right here. As of right now. I'll probably set up 2 more stone miners on each side over here. To get more movement speed. Good. So, how big can we get this one? Okay, this snaps pretty good. Right there, and then we can do one up here as well. I also need a ton of stone now, and that is exactly what we're going to do. Let's do 20 of you. And let's hook you up over here. That seems fine. You'll merge into this one, and the other one will merge into the opposite side. So there and there. Let's take some belts. I want you to go in here. And over here, I want you to go to the opposite side. There we are. Please go this way. And voila. A bit messy right here. Can I make that look a bit better? We can. And you can have all my excess stone, please. So that means now we have a full line going. Hopefully that can make it all the way to the end at some point. I should be able to move 360. Wait, we can only consume 16, right? This one takes 60, so 6 times 6, so we actually have 4 too many. Oh well, that'll be for when we upgrade the belts. But yeah, we have 4 too many for what we have to do here. Now to hook up the next part, which is pretty much just 2 smelters. Turning it into... wait, or should we get this on the main bus? No, no. What was it we saw in a second? We're looking at this recipe here, and that requires... good, that needs it to just be silicon, so not the crystal, but the processed one. Plus there's 2 on the same side. That would be fine, so 1, 2. I would like for you to consume all of the silicon we're going down here and output it on the opposite side and take it all the way to the main bus. There we go. And you'll output over here going that way. And output over here, please. Would you look at that? That is the silicon on this planet where we have absolutely none. This is a way to do it. And we need that. Now we can actually get this one interplanetary if we need to go and grab something from somewhere else. But that is processing units. Something we still need to research right here, so we're working towards that as well. And what was the other one we had to do here? Probably computers as well. We also needed some kind of other thing. And titanium. Wow, we have a ton of things we need to get up and running. Oh well, that is fine. I am completely fine with that. So for now, let's take this one back to the main bus. So please go to here for now. And probably go to the opposite side of here. Then we have to figure out where should we go down. Jump a bit. To go to there. And go down again. And where can this fit in? Let's see. So that is working. This is working. This one is... that's almost full. That's almost full. Oh well, that's fine. Destack. Yeah, let's test this. Let's stack one more. That should increase it to double. Or just start to fill this at some point. So let's see. You're going there. You can take this one. That will just require all the things we can make. I'm not sure what they're used for yet, so we'll produce them. Then we have someone stored on hand when needed. So what if we just take it in on this one, above or... now we can build higher. Does that mean the same on the main bus?
You have unlocked the vertical construction technology. When building facilities such as matrix level, storage, and storage tank, you can try to build them vertically to make more efficiency use of space.
Storage and storage tank, so it's this one. Does it mean we can't build these any higher? Oh, we can. Now we can in theory make our main bus one higher. Instead of just being 2 high, we can now make it 3 high. Very, very good. But yeah, let's get it in here. Our little crystalline products. So you'll go there and there for now. And then just need to line it up with that. To just this racing line right here in the middle. So please line it up with this line, I think. It's gonna be correct. So, what's that line? Probably see if we just do one up top. Let's see if it lines up. If not, we'll just... Oh, it's colliding with that one. Has I made the slope too long? I went down too fast even. So let's just dismantle you for a second, please. And get you out a bit further. Take it easy right there once it's done. Please go to there, and hopefully that means we can go all the way down from here. It does. And that means we have enough room to hook up. Sorry about that. Hook up this one over here. So 3 of 1. Take you, you'll go up a bit. You'll go into right here. Would you look at that? That is exactly what I want. So that's going to be the input for the matrix lab, or the microcrystalline components. And we just need to hook that up and get it running. Let's quickly go and do this. Get it hooked up so you can actually go somewhere. And then get that sorted while the rest of the science just kinda chucks along. And we still miss quite a bit over here. These are a few drones that went the other way to build things, so there they are. Thank you. It's so nice having 5 drones instead of the starting 3, and they're faster. It does increase a bit in terms of how fast we can build. There we go. That's gonna start a lot of this. Wouldn't we split this and let it go in somewhere else? Just in case. To go that way first, otherwise go some other way. Okay, let's test this. Because I actually think that will work very nicely. We'll do the same over here. So let's just make a little cut right there. Take the splitter, add it in. So you'll always go... If you can actually also go that way first, it would probably be even better than something else. So if we just say, I'll take you, you can just kinda split in around here maybe. Let's say right there, that's 2, 4, 5, and then we have 5 afterwards. Our priority 2 that way. Anything surplus will go up here. That way we should be able to consume all the stone being produced. And let's do the same over here. I don't like to waste what we can produce if we can help it. You go in and you go out. You'll go this way. Down this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, and in right there. And then we'll set the same filter as we did the other place. And always go that way first. That should mean that we will never waste any stone. Might even have needed a splitter on this one, since they don't seem to produce enough to handle it anyway. But that's the way it is now. And power is holding. So if we look at our silicon ore, last 10 minutes, last minute is now 78, consuming a lot more. That should slowly increase even, which is very nice, and that will output here. Don't know if one more is needed. Let's just add one in, just for the fun of it. So I think it's completely unnecessary. Ooh, more mining speed and consuming less product. And please get you. Why won't you connect up? Is that kind of strange? That's good. So, did we fix it all up over here now? Let's just get the last two in to get that microcrystalline processing done. Because we have it all the way at the end now. So, it's a simple matter of just letting it go in. And you will go on maybe the front here. Have to be here with one split, just like that. Please take you to there. Then you'll kind of go across this way until we hit the magic point, which is about 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, lack of items. 2 sec. Let's take a small trip this way. All the way to a little production area up here. It's giving me all of it. That's fine. Back again. And it's surprising, even with all this research, how little materials we are actually consuming. We're still not getting to the top. Why is that? Is it just too slow at inputting that? Let's fix that. Don't want something as simple as that holding me back to 3. And hopefully that means we'll have twice as much green. This should mean that even the top ones gets used. Yeah, good. That means all of these will start to work. But we're working at something else. We are looking at this. And this requires a bit of input from over here. So top one, just see, I don't really care. 3, 4. Yeah, you can go to about here, I think is fine. Then I'd like for you to go all the way down to ground level and connect in. Requires 2. I actually want you to go on the opposite then. Please stop what you're doing. I need to move it over 1. And so I forgot to check which one was the fastest. So it'll be this line instead. So here and like that. That should be better. Hopefully we don't run into any issues by doing this instead. But we'll find out soon enough. And let's take you down to there. And then we just need to get the copper, which is actually what it seems like quite a ways back. Who's that on this floor? Okay, easy enough. Take you. And just take you. That's be the one. Okay, one left then. And we need to landfill in a bit. That's gonna cost us a small amount. Will 1 be enough? Let's see if that is enough for what we need. That seems good enough. So what if we do it here? Is that correct? 1, 2. It's not perfectly aligned, but we do have this in the way. So that is fine. And then I'd like to grab our copper from back here. And hopefully it lines up now. If not, oh, look at that. It lines up very nicely. And then please take you. Remember to have to go to, not you, it needs to be that one. We want to there, and then from here to over here to 4. And then down to ground level. We need to line it up a bit better with oh, running out of fuel. 2 sec. Let's just go and grab some. And we can always charge a bit in our grid as well. Let's see. Is it right on this line? I think it's on this line. And then we like to go down to ground level and in. Perfect. Hopefully we did that correct, otherwise we will sort it out in a little bit. I need to charge my robot quite badly. And a grid cannot handle that. Crystallite smelting. You have mastered ultimate smelt techniques, and now you can change the atomic arrangement of the elements through smelting and quickly produce advanced materials such as diamonds. Ah, that is easy enough to do. Find kibbolite ore and smelt directly into diamond. I don't have that yet. And crystallized silicon, that I can do with our current production. That's perfect. So now to just wait, did I just can also just move it back one? Okay. Wow, I was stupid. Let's just move you a bit closer. 1, 2, 3, 4. And take you, copy, paste, and paste. Let's take you in. 1, 2, 2, 2, and 1, and 2. Some power lines, please. Here, here. And now we're making microcrystalline components. Not too shabby. Let's store some. Not quite sure if we need to, but it's been a process I have been doing for the entire game. So let's just get ourselves 2 stacks. So, oh, look at the time. We've gone way over this episode, but we had so much to get done, and now we have silicon moving, we have science being produced at a much greater rate, and the research is going along very, very nicely. So with that, I think it's about time we end this episode at this beautiful view of our science and factories here in the back. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Do remember to like and subscribe if you think I deserve it, and come join us on Discord. We're always having a blast there, and it is always nice having more people to talk to. And with that, thanks so much for watching. I've been Dgray, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.